About 30 minutes ago, Albuquerque police gave us an update about the deadly shooting spree in the Foothills yesterday afternoon. 2 people were killed, including the suspect, and police believe they know now what led up to that shooting.
We also learned 3 Albuquerque police officers and 2 community members are still recovering from injuries in that shooting spree.
Police say 31-year-old Alicia Hall was killed while driving along Montgomery east of Tramway. They say 52-year-old John Dawson is the suspected shooter, and investigators believe he may have been suffering from some sort of mental crisis at the time. Detectives also say 3 APD officers suffered just minor injuries. 2 others were injured in that shooting. Brittany Costello joins us now. Brittany, you actually talked to one of those victims today?
I did, Julie, and as you guys mentioned, police believe Dawson started shooting yesterday at people in his neighborhood at random, and that fits with what the victim who I talked to said today. He says he was just driving home from the grocery store, and today he says he is just lucky to be alive.
One look at this, you're likely thinking the worst. Someone was sitting in this seat, and his SUV was riddled with holes. The car door, the roof, both back seat windows were shot out. The driver was one of 5 victims in yesterday's deadly shooting spree in northeast Albuquerque. He was just driving home when he got caught in the middle of it, thankfully walking away with just minor injuries, bullet fragments to his face and arm. We heard from APD Police Chief Harold Medina shortly after the shooting Monday.
Some of it seems like it could be random. We don't know that. We don't have that answer, and we'll have to wait until investigators are able to piece together who the victims are and what relationship they may have to this offender.
This neighborhood near Montgomery and Tramway quickly became a target.
Very sad and scary.
This woman, who did not want to be identified, says everything seemed to unfold in front of her house. She heard a handful of gunshots before officers arrived.
I was calling 911. Unfortunately, there must be a problem in this city because I could not get through. They put me on hold.
A woman was found dead in a car nearby. The suspect was shot and killed.
My plea is that this would not be all in vain. That as a community we can come together. Of course, pray for the families. We need prayer in this community and for the state and this country more than anything. But in addition to that, we have to do our part.
Again, the suspected shooter is John Dawson Hunter. People in that community are hoping to do their part tonight at a community meeting. We will have more on that tonight at 6. As for the officers who were injured, APD says it appears the officers' injuries may have resulted from a gunshot that struck a wall that broke up and sent debris in their direction. Back to you guys.
Brittany, thank you very much. Okay, many in the area won't soon forget what happened there in the Foothills. Some of them were caught in the crossfire. This all unfolded across a busy section of Albuquerque. One witness told us he was at Montgomery and Tramway on his way to work. He found his way around some blocked roads only to come across police speeding by.
I heard a bunch of shooting and I looked back and then I saw a cop stumble to the ground. I'm not sure if he got shot or if he was trying to take cover. But then I just sped off because it was super scary.
Others we spoke to said this shows crime is happening across our community. It can hit anytime, anywhere. And many said they hope this is not a trend for the Foothills. Still a lot of unanswered questions about this investigation right now. So we are trying to, of course, get everybody a clearer picture. Stay with us here at 5, at 6, 6:30, the Night Beat, and always at KOB.com.